Hello everyone. So today we are continuing with the class 9 economics chapter number 1, the village of Palampur. In this video we'll be mainly talking about the farming activities in the village Palampur, and then we'll be talking about what are the different ways through which we can increase the production in the same piece of land, and further we'll be talking about the drawbacks of the modern farming methods. So let's start with the topic. So now here we are starting with the farming activities in the village Palampur, and you all know that as this is the village, this is the here we are talking about the village, and you all know that village is a very good example through where we can easily find the farming and the non-farming activities, because in villages area most of the people they are indulged in the farming activities. Okay, so here you all know that the land is a fixed natural resource. Okay, now this natural resource cannot be increased. Okay, but here as we all know that the people who are living in the village Palampur, the population also increases as the years passes. Okay, so when the population will increase, obviously the demand for the goods will also increase. So it becomes a difficult task for the people to increase the production, or to increase the resources in the same area. Okay, so here first of all we will be talking about the land. You all know that the land is a fixed natural resource. So here in village Palampur, 75% of the people are dependent on the farming activities. So mostly 75% of the people, they are somewhere or the other they are involved in the farming activity. Some of them they are the farmers, or some of them are the farm laborers. Now farmer, you all know that farmer are the people who used to work in the agricultural field, and the farm laborers are those peoples those who doesn't have their own lands, but these people they used to work on the other farmers field. Okay, so these people are known as the farm labor. So these people are also indirectly they are connected with the farming activities. So since 1960, the village in Palampur, no expansion of the land was taken place, but later the wasteland was converted into the cultivable land. Okay, now here what happened, that since 1960 means in village Palampur there were no land was expanded. The farmers, they were working in the same field. Okay, but later on when the demand was increased in the land, so they thought of expanding the agricultural land. So at that point of time, these people they were also having some wasteland, so they converted the wasteland into the cultivable land by irrigating those land. They made them to use for the agricultural field. Okay, now in the village Palampur, or not in the village Palampur but in our country also, in many villages there is some standard unit which is being standard unit for measuring the land, and that standard unit is 1 hectare is equal to the 10,000 meter square for measuring any one land. And in our local language, these 1 hectare land is also called as the biga or the guntas. Okay, so here we have seen that the people of the village Palampur, these people they expanded their land by converting the wasteland into the cultivable land. But now they also wanted to increase the production. So here we'll be talking about there are ways to increase the production on the same land. What are those ways? First is the multiple cropping. Now what is multiple cropping? Multiple cropping is the cropping or the kind of a agriculture in which more than one crops are grown. More than 1 or 2 crops are grown in a same piece of land. Okay, so that is called the multiple cropping. But here in the village Palampur, the people they are just growing the crops in a different seasons. Okay, they are growing more than 2 crops in the same piece of land but a single season. Like if I give you the example, like during the rainy season, these people they used to grow jowar and bajra. Now these jowar and bajra they used to these are called the fodder crops, and they use this for the feeding the animals. Okay, now next after the rainy season during the month of the October to December, these people, they used to grow the potatoes. And whatever the potatoes, whatever the production of the potatoes they get, they first of all they keep it for their own family requirement, and later on the surplus they used to sell it in the market. Which market? In the Raiganj or the Shahpur. Okay, now after this, during the winter season, this is the season of the Rabi crops. So during the season, the people of the village Palampur, they used to grow the wheat. Okay, so again the surplus they used to sell in the market of the Raiganj or the Shahpur. Okay, so in this manner, the people the people of the village Palampur, they have started producing, they have started increasing the production of the crops in their in the same piece of land by using the multiple cropping. But this multiple cropping also requires a well-developed system of the irrigation. If they have the good irrigation facility, then only they were able to do this multiple cropping. But earlier in village Palampur, the people they uses the Persian wheel for irrigating their fields. But later on, when they saw the tube wells, okay, and one of the tube well was also planted in their village by the government. So later on, the people or the farmers, they have started setting up the tube well in their own village. Now because of that, because of the tube well, these people, they were able to irrigate their agriculture field very well. Okay, so that is why they were able to continue with the multiple cropping. Now next is the modern farming methods. Now the village of the Palampur, the people of the village Palampur, these people, they were also started using the modern farming methods. Now in the modern farming method, they were using the HYV seeds. What is the HYV seeds? HYV seeds means the high yielding variety seeds. Now how these seeds were introduced? These seeds were introduced during the 1960s in the Punjab, Haryana and the UP states of our country. And during this time, because these HYV seeds, they used to give a very they used to give a very high yield or the high amount of production from the same plant. Okay, so during this period, when the farmers of the Punjab, Haryana and the UP, they have used the HYV seed, so that time period when a huge amount of production was taken place, so that time it was known as the Green Revolution. Okay, because these HYV seed, they could able to give a best result. Okay, they able to give a good amount of yields to the farmers by using these kind of seeds. Okay, but before this, our farmers, they uses the traditional seeds. Now these traditional seeds, they usually get these traditionally seeds they usually get from the market. Easily it is available in the market, and for that they just required the natural natural manures or the cow dung cakes, cow dungs they uses for the as a fertilizers. Okay, so for those traditional seeds, they also doesn't want any kind of good amount of irrigation facility also. Okay, but when the people of village Palampur, they heard about this Green Revolution, so these people, they have also started adopting or taking the HYV seeds and applying those HYV seeds in their agriculture field also. Okay, now these HYV seeds will not do work alone. It also requires the chemical fertilizers plus pesticides and the modern machineries like tractors and threshers and a well-developed irrigation system. Okay, means this HYV seed cannot do, alone it cannot increase the production of the field. It also requires the chemical fertilizer, pesticide, modern machineries and the well-developed irrigation system. Then only they can give a best result to the farmers. Okay, so if we talk about the modern farming methods, like in Palampur, when the farmers of the village Palampur, they were using the traditional seeds. So from 1 hectare land, they used to get almost 1300 means 1300 kg of kilogram of rice per hectare. But later on, when they have started using the HYB seeds, so they were able to get the 3600 kg per hectare wheat. Okay, so this was a good amount of production they get. Okay, so these were the two methods or the ways through which the farmer can increase their production in the same piece of land. But we also have a drawbacks of these farming methods. Now these are the like overusing of the natural resources. Now overusing of the natural resources, because these HYV seeds, when we are using these HYV seeds or the pesticides and the chemical fertilizers, so they also means we are overusing the natural resources, means in greed of getting more production from the land, we are just overusing our natural resources and we are harming the natural resources. Okay, now the next is the loss of the fertility. Because of the use of the chemical fertilizers, the chemical fertilizer is losing the fertility of the soil also. Okay, at a particular time period, the land can give you a very good amount of production, but at the later period of time, it will reduce or it will lose the fertility of the soil also. Okay, now the reduction of the water table, because as I have told you earlier that HYV seeds also requires a well developed irrigation facility. If a farmers have a good amount of water facilities, irrigation facilities, then only they are able to grow a good amount of crop in their field. Okay, so because of that, when the farmers, they were using the HYV seed, they have started planting or setting up many of the tube wells in their villages. Now because of that, what happened, the water table was started reducing in those regions. Okay, now it is also difficult to restore the environmental resources. You all know that the water, our natural resource, the land, all these things, they are our natural resources. And if we will start overusing those natural resources, it will what it will do, it will harm our natural resources. So it will be very difficult for us to restore those environmental resources again in the earth. Okay, so we should use those kind of measures which will increase the production also, but at the same time it should not harm our natural environmental resources also. Okay, so this is all about this topic. Now in next video we'll be mainly talking about the other farming about the land distribution in the Palampur, village Palampur, and then we'll be talking about the different type of labor found in the village Palampur. Thank you.